What's going on, guys? I hope you guys are having a great day. My name is SamdotEXE, and I'm going to be showing you a step-by-step tutorial on how to survive and thrive on DeadPoly. Now, first, when you start the game, you're going to be be seeing the main menu here, and it's going to be single-player, multiplayer settings. You can change the settings if you want to whatever you like. Multiplayer, currently there are no servers right now. By the time you watch, there are probably going to be servers up. You can host a server, or you can go on to the official server hosted by the developer, or of course there's single player. You have the option to pick a new game or a load game. I'm going to select a new game. Currently there is only one map, Garden City. Name your game, and then once you're ready to go, press start game. Now when you first join in, you're going to have pretty much nothing. The only thing that you'll have on your body is a frying pan and, well, I guess your instincts. Now the first thing that I would personally suggest is just instantly looking around in any type of building and searching for resources. Now let me just let you know ahead of time right now that loot is scattered everywhere, and on top of that it is random. So you're not going to be able to find things in the same place all the time. It is just going to be completely random, and you can look pretty much almost anywhere for loot and you will find something different almost every time. Here I found as you can see, this little campsite. Now the only thing is I have actually found this lantern flashlight almost every time. That might change. I don't know if that's always going to be permanent, but things like this, military helmet, let's see what else around here, fuel container. I don't know if that's going to be actually always around here, but I know for a fact in places such as buildings and little restaurants and stuff, that's going to be random, completely random. Things like these on the floor, banana, that's going to be completely random. Since this tutorial is going to be very, very short, and I'm focusing on specifically the survival aspect and looting aspect, things that you really would definitely suggest picking up is food. Food is definitely a very, very good resource, and you can also find things like water as well, and that will definitely help you in the long run. On the bottom left, you can see your health bar, not necessarily bar, but health circle, food circle, water circle, your thirst, and your energy. Your energy level never goes down unless you choose to run. Holding shift will allow you to run. You can change the settings for that in the settings bar if you wanted to, and you can change it to whatever you want, to go down to controls, and then go down to, as you can see, you can change the key bindings, whatever you want. The main enemy in all of this is essentially just zombies everywhere. There are zombies scattered in all sorts of areas. Certain places zombies will not spawn in. However, there's just a lot. There's a lot of zombies that you do have to be aware of. At the very beginning of the game, since you only start off with a frying pan, it's not going to do that much damage. So, as I said before, looting is the best thing you could do. And looting in buildings specifically, as I've said, is probably the best place to find loot. Going out and about and exploring around is not going to be as easy to find loot than inside buildings. And I'm actually not having very much luck right now. There's actually not very much... Actually, there's no loot whatsoever. When it comes to fighting enemies, holding the left button on your mouse is going to just auto hold and fight consistently. It will not take any energy, which is very, very nice. And looting bodies, you can do so by pressing F. When you search the bodies, as you can see, there is a lot of loot in this body. However, let's take out this guy, for example. And he has different kinds of loot. So looting bodies, taking loot from zombies is going to be different every time. It's purely randomly generated for loot in this game, and so it gives a nice balance and keeps things from being overpowering or too weak. Now, since the loot is going to be different every time, you're not going to always get, as you can see, this medium vest. Armor is extremely essential in this game, and you're going to need it a lot. Food, you're going to need healing. It's definitely something that you would need to worry about at the beginning. Something like this wooden shelf, you're not going to necessarily need it. Something like a backpack, definitely would suggest getting as well. That can store a lot of items and help you in the long run when exploring. Now, since I am weak, you are going to want to heal yourself. And right now, currently, you can do so for free. All you have to do is go to your inventory, which if you don't know how to do that by now, you press tab. As I've said before, you can change the key bindings in the settings. If you go into your tab, aka your inventory, press gear and you'll see your gear. Press crafting and you'll see your crafting. This is your basic crafting that you could do without any crafting workbench. You can see here you can make a basic workbench, you can make a backpack, you can make a wooden box, and you can make bandages. Bandages are free until the clothing update, as you can see here. That update has not come about yet, so you're not going to have to worry about that currently until that update releases. Then you're going to have to start worrying about that. To craft, all you have to do is press left click on your mouse, and it'll start updating the crafting queue here, and you will start crafting your bandage. You can also right click and you can see there is a list of numbers. These numbers tell you how much you are going to craft at a time. Say I wanted to craft 5 sets of bandages. Now, each set of bandages holds 5 bandages. Meaning if you want to actually, say 25, you press the 5, or right click, press 5, and now 5 times bandages. You're going to get 25. If you wanted to cancel, go ahead and left click on it, and it'll go away, and you'll cancel the crafting. Now that I've got a bandage, 5 bandages actually, I can right click and press use. Now this isn't always convenient, especially if you're in the middle of a fight, so you can actually go and put this into your hotbar. So you're going to want to click and drag into your hotbar. Third one, you can do it into your 4th one, your 5th one, but you cannot put it into your 1st or 2nd one. Oh, you can actually put it in your 1st one, never mind. When you have your bandage or any type of thing, like say for food, you can quickly use that item by pressing the number on your hotbar. So see my bandage is on number 3, I press 3, and I'll start healing. As I have said before, loot is scattered absolutely everywhere and it's completely random. And there's just so much that you can find. There's a poster here, there's a magazine here, there's a jester hat, and that's just on the floor. If you look into some other buildings here, there's 3 stone, there's a jug of water. And when you first start off, I would highly suggest getting things like water until you eventually decide to set up a base and get ready to go. And this is just the basics here. I'll talk about materials and making a base in the next episode, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next episode, and have a fantastic day. See you later, guys.